We'll start off with Thursday Night Football. But first off, let's hear from Caroline Hendershot, who spoke to Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers about that big play and about the Jets' win.
I mean, it all starts with, you know, the quarterback having to trust in me, and the fact that he did in those situations to go and make a play, I don't take for granted. So, you know, after that, it's just my turn to do my job. And, you know, I'm glad I was able to make those plays, but at the end of the day, if I didn't make them, I'm feeling a whole different way right now, you know. So, yeah, I'll just say that.
What did you think of Garrett's catch in the second one? The second one?
Well, before the snap, I knew it was third and extra long. I was looking at the weak side safety, and I was like, if he drops down at all, I'm just going to say, screw it. I'm going to throw it up to G. I felt like I put it in a decent spot, but, yeah, I didn't do a whole lot when it comes down to it. I just kind of lobbed one up there. He made an unbelievable catch.
Well, Garrett Wilson drinks for free, clearly. One of the greatest catches you'll ever see. Goes right. Everyone clapping. I like it.
I mean that play deserves it.
Yes.
I think I tweeted out while they were doing the review, like, give him the touchdown just based on style alone. Like, here it is right here. There's Rodgers. He sees the weak side safety. Screw it. I'll just throw it up there. Garrett Wilson just,
oh, man.
As Ian, watch this. This is Ian Hart has put that's the Jumpman logo right there. He literally did the Jumpman logo in real life. My pal Ian Hart is pointing that out on social media. Unbelievable.
He locked in. When you're locked in like that, it's nothing a DB could do in that situation.
Yep. Credit as well to the human body and the distance between the shin and the knee, because it is excellent that catch was able to count. And I think it was clearly a catch. Well, maybe not clearly, but it was a catch.
Got the shin down. A review confirmed it. Not many people on the planet can just make that leap. Forget everything else about it. Just make that big of a leap, right? And now, not many an even shorter amount of people that can make that leap can catch a football with one hand that's coming at you at however hard Aaron Rodgers threw it. And then oh, by the way, we've got to throw football equipment on you, and you've got a DB all over you, and you've got, you know, millions of people watching you either at home or in the stadium. Like, the degree of difficulty for that catch and that moment for Garrett Wilson is just astronomical.
Yeah.
It is. It's, you know, I know people are saying like that's I would argue that's as good, if not better, than the Odell Beckham catch.
Lawrence,
well,
you're going to throw the sheriff's badge to Matthew on that?
I agree with that. That's what you're saying, right?
I'm saying, I am saying that I think you can make an argument it's as good, if not even
The
slightly
difference with
better.
Odell is he went further back, and it was like his spine was extending back. So I think that's the difference and why I would have Odell. And here's the thing as well, like, everyone always compares any catch to Odell, and that's the reason that you know why Odell is
this
people
is
are going to compare it to Garrett
This is
Wilson
how
now.
we'll know, right? A few years from now, because you're right, everybody compares any great catch to Odell, but by now we forgot those catches, right? There's not one catch we could think about that's like, oh, that's like Odell. Let's see later down the line, like 3 years from now. I think we'll remember this one.
Okay, well, we can reevaluate
there's a couple of things.
2027.
There's a couple of things that, and we don't have to get into this debate long, but I will say that there's a couple of things working in Odell's favor, and this is going to sound dumb, but just the fact that his name is Odell Beckham Jr. Like, he's got a unique name versus Garrett Wilson, which is sort of like we've talked about names on this. It's fine. It's a fine whatever. But I'm just saying, like, and also the fact that Odell Beckham Jr., when that catch happened, he was a rookie. That was national TV. Now, I know this was national TV as well, but this was on a streaming service. It wasn't network TV. No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I bet you go
also,
look
it was a terrible game.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the ratings. Look at the national ratings for what last night's game was versus what the ratings were for the Odell Beckham catch. And Giants Cowboys on national TV, on network broadcast TV, that's a bigger number than whatever was on Amazon last night. All due respect, it is what it is. A Thursday night game on a streaming service. And the other thing is just because he was a rookie and not yet known. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that was just sort of his introduction to the world, kind of, you know, whereas with Garrett Wilson, we've seen some other great plays. Think about the play last year when Zach Wilson against Buffalo, when the opening game last year, where he had to basically push it up to himself and catch it with one hand. You know the play I'm talking about, right? I mean, like, so we've seen Garrett. We're not as awed by Garrett Wilson because we already know the guy's awesome, whereas with Beckham, like, I don't think people really knew at that, you know, it was like, I feel like that was game 6 or 8 of his rookie season.
He didn't even his first 4 games he was out, so it wasn't that many games.
Yeah.
To me, it will always be that the gravity of the ball is pulling Beckham back, and he's still able to catch it. But anyway, Garrett Wilson.
Last thing on this catch, though, real quickly, couldn't you argue that just in terms of the stakes, this is their season on the line?
Sure, they may well be 2-7 if not for that catch.
Just all the pressure that was coming into that team and this situation, and they're bringing Devontae Adams and all of it. So just the gravity, importance of that catch, I think, probably outweighs Beckham's catch against the Cowboys. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.